dozy, Herbert.
Not only am I up, but I've had my breakfast, washed and shaved, and jogged around the park 3 times.
You going jogging, that'll be the day.
Hey, I'm seriously thinking of taking it up, you know. I've been looking at some of those tracksuits. They're very snazzy, them, aren't they?
Yeah, but do they make a size for a fat, flabby old fella?
Hey, you. I'm the same round the waist as I was 20 years ago.
Then you must have been a fat, flabby young fella.
I were a young Greek god, me. I was very athletic. You know, when I was at school, I was Victor Ludorum 3 years on the trot.
I thought your name was Alan Bradley.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. I'll treat that with the contempt it deserves.
Anyway, aren't you getting enough exercise without going jogging? I mean, 2 women on the go. Must take it out of you.
Jenny, for the last time, I have not got 2 women on the go, as you so delicately put it.
Is Gloria your girlfriend?
She's a friend, yes.
And what's Rita Fairclough?
She's another friend.
Like I said, 2 girlfriends. Is this a record? I
Jenny,
ask myself.
why don't you belt up, eh?
And I also ask myself, is this the kind of example the father of a teenager should be setting his dear daughter?
I'm off. Ta-ra now.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Who's going to have the pleasure of your company today, then? Gloria or Rita?
Oh, morning.
Oh, morning, Alan.
You all right?
Yeah. Will I be seeing you later?
Yes, very probably, yeah. I know.
Bye, love.
Oh, no, he's done it again. He's not delivered Mr. Brown's Railway World. You know he can't live without his Railway World. Well, that's it. I'm finishing young Darren. He's not of this world anyway. He's always plugged into that pop group, Aha. Where do pop groups get their names from?
Look, I wouldn't go making any hasty decisions this morning if I were you, Rita.
You are?
Well, I think you're temperamentally maladjusted for making decisions.
Oh, you do you?
Yes, you're too volatile.
Volatile?
It means up one minute and down the next.
I know what it means. Robin Day and News at 10 have been in education to working classes.
Look, I quite understand your current mood. I do. And I'm very sympathetic.
Sorry, Mavis. Good try, but not good enough.
What do you mean? It was a good try.
I'm not discussing Alan Bradley. It's a closed subject.
Well, I suppose it is, really. I mean, it was quite obvious in the graffiti last night that he's, well, rather more than friendly with Gloria.
I don't think it was quite obvious at all. I'm not discussing Alan Bradley because I think we've discussed him far too much. We've been obsessed with him.
We've been obsessed with him. He's your fella.
Morning.
Morning.
Got a spare copy of the Financial Times. Better keep an eye on my dwindling fortunes, otherwise they'd dwindle all that faster.
Actually, I've been thinking about going into the stock market.
What as? Jobber or broker?
Oh, no, just in a small way. Now, I've always regretted never having had any British Telecom shares.
Oh, that was a one-off, Mavis. We all made a few bob on that, so be very careful. And you, Rita?
What?
Don't go investing any of your millions in some wild financial gamble.
What millions?
Come on, you must be worth a fortune. Here, how about investing a few bob in my firm, eh? I'll install a jacuzzi for the workers. May increase production. Nothing else has.
Thought you'd warn me off gambling.
Touché. Oh, by the way, do you know I can get in touch with Alan Bradley, not seeing him in the Rovers? I mean, you're a mate of his, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose I am.
Well, have you got his phone number at work? I want to talk air conditioning to him.
No, I'm sorry, I haven't. But, I could ask him to give you a ring.
Oh, right, thanks. See ya. Oh, and remember, Mavis, don't go investing in groundnuts. See ya.
What are you looking at me like that for?
Well, I thought we weren't even discussing Alan Bradley.
We're not.
Then why didn't you give Mr. Baldwin his phone number at work, which I know you've got, instead of promising to get in touch with him?
I don't see why you've got to ask Terry and Curly for time off.
I do.
Why don't you just check it? Not a proper job, they only pay you peanuts.
Well, at least they pay me.
Yeah, well, Mrs. O will pay you for doing a cleaning job, no danger.
Well, she's never mentioned it. Anyway, Kevin, I don't know what she's worried about. I mean, they're not going to give her the sack just because she misses that charing a couple of times. I mean, she's genuinely sick.
I know that. She thinks they might.
Kevin, I'm not a charwoman.
I know you're not. You're doing Mrs. O a favour. You will ask Terry.
Yes, I'll ask him.
Oh, hello.
Morning, Mrs. Ogden.
Morning. Not keen, is she?
Yeah, of course she is.
Oh, you could have fooled me. Got a very expressive face, has Sally. It can turn from sunlight to shadow in a flash. And it's very dark this morning.
She'll do your cleaning at Mike Baldwin's and the Lowthers. You can bank on it, so don't worry about it.
Yes, well, if she doesn't, I'll just have to try and hobble round and do it myself, even if it does lead to a permanent disablement.
Oh, don't be daft.
Well, I don't like being a nuisance to anybody. It's not my way, Kevin.
No, I know it's not.
I don't know what I'd do without you, though. Oh, it's true what they say. Girls can be very hard sometimes, and boys very kind.
Yeah. See you, Mrs. O.
Right.
Alec,
Jack.
good night last night, wasn't it? At least my head says it.
It wasn't bad.
Told you I'd get some customers for you, didn't I? eh?
Customers? Most of them are gone by 10 o'clock. Missing their cup of cocoa, I shouldn't wonder.
Aye, but they'll be back. Now having tasted it.
Well, I'll believe that when I can see it. By gum, it must have been a doddle running a club in places like Casablanca. Weatherfield, I think they all belong to the Band of Hope.
Morning.
Hello, love. Now, this little lady's going to change my look, aren't you, darling?
I hope so.
I don't know about what a piece of work is, man. What a piece of work is Art Gloria, eh? Put together by an artist.
I take it she is the new bar staff, is she?
Had no choice, Jack. I mean, after all, you don't suddenly go on a diet when someone offers you a cream bun now, do you?
But what about me? I mean, you promised me that job.
Well, as they say in France, c'est the way the cookie crumbles.
Oh, I see. Kicked aside by a bit of skirt, eh? Me know-how, me tried and tested experience, me sparkling personality, they all count for naught compared to a only blonde and all over dimples.
A very powerful argument, Jack.
You can stuff your job.
You're being very reasonable. And because of that, I am prepared to give you the opportunity of joining the black economy. You can keep the place tidy for the odd pint or three.
And you can stuff that and all.
Independence is the province of the rich, Jack, not the Dog End Brigade.
Oh, he's not upset, is he, because you've taken me on?
Of course he is. But then on the other side of life's little balance sheet, look at the pleasure you're giving me.
Thanks very much, Mrs. Jones. Draw. When did you get your aspirins?
Right here.
Oh, tired choke. Hey, I've got a stinking headache.
Could be a summer cold coming on. There's a lot of them about.
Nah, I'm not sleeping, am I?
Oh, guilty conscience. For the dog's life, you lead your Jack.
Dog's life. Oh, life for Riley, you mean, don't you? No, it's this highway code. I've got it on the brain.
When is it permissible to overtake on the left-hand side?
Only on a one-way street, never on a dual carriageway where vehicles can pass on either side.
Hey, I've got it on your mind.
When do you take your test, Vera?
Tomorrow. Though I'm not broadcasting it, so my husband can laugh like a donkey if I fail it. Hi, Chuck.
You got out to eat?
Well, I'm going for my dinner with Ivy, not to Jim's Caff, so you'll have to do it for yourself.
I've got no money, have I?
Well, keep out the graffiti place. Oh. And then you would have, wouldn't you? Oh.
You wouldn't credit it, would you? What's mine's yours, what's yours is mine. Now, that is supposed to be the whole basis of married life. Not with her. She won't even feed me, will she? You couldn't strap us up for £0.5 of bacon, could you?
Ah, go on.
And a packet of facts.
All right.
I'm in a right mess, you know, but I wouldn't mind if any of it was my fault.
Of course it's not, Jack.
What's the in place for a meal round here these days?
Well, Mavis likes the Black Bull at Radley. That is, if you're taking Mavis, of course.
Oh, don't be silly, Rita. Of course it's not taking me. How you can?
There's nothing I like better, Mavis, you know that.
Oh, go on. You'll tell a girl anything.
But unfortunately, I have to take my wife. It's her birthday, sorry.
Oh, wives are a flipping nuisance. They spoil all the fun for single girls, you know.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, he seems to have put Susan's wedding behind him, doesn't he?
Yes. On the surface, maybe, but inside, he'd be scarred for life. Like I am.
Yeah, I forgot to give you this morning. Number 16 Sebastian will pay me for the papers.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Don't mention it. All right, are you?
Yes, fine. Are you?
Never better.
Good.
See you.
Oh, Jenny, would you tell your dad I'd like to see him? When he has a minute, of course.
My dad?
Your dad?
Yeah, of course I will. Ta-ra.
Bye.
Bye. Well, talk about going all the way around the houses. You go around them twice.
You are?
Why didn't you just tell Jenny to tell her dad that Mike Baldwin wanted to see him?
Because I want to tell him myself, to make sure he gets the message. Well, you know what Jenny's like. She'd forget her head if it were loose.
And the rest.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Well,
Hello. What are you doing here?
I live here.
No, I mean, why aren't you out there earning pennies to give to me so I can buy a new frock from Nolan's?
It was only last week I bought you a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, well, I'm a fashion plate, aren't I? I've got an image to keep up.
Oh, is that what it is? thought you were practising to be a scarecrow.
Ha ha. What are you doing here?
I forgot this estimate for a customer.
I've got a message for you.
Oh, eh?
From Rita.
Hmm?
Got that, did you? Not Gloria.
Come on, what's the message?
She wants to see you.
She wants to see me?
Got it.
When?
Didn't say.
Did she say why? She
No,
wants
not a dicky bird.
Okay, thanks for telling me.
My pleasure. You know, I'm just thinking. Looks like it might be Rita's lucky day today, doesn't it? But then it is her turn for a date.
You have got an evil mind, you know that.
Yeah, well, you know where I get it from, don't you?
You in, Hilda?
Oh, yes, come on in, Mr. Baldwin.
I was just called in to see why I haven't been round to the flat. Oh, what you been doing to yourself?
Oh, well, I had an accident, Mr. Baldwin. Fell downstairs and twisted my ankle very badly.
Oh, dear. I was wondering why you hadn't been round to the flat.
Yes, well, I couldn't manage to come. But about your cleaning...
Does it
Mr.
hurt?
Yeah, well, it does.
Yeah, I bet it does. I twisted my ankle once playing football. I was hobbling around for weeks.
Oh, well, I don't think I'll be incinerated for that long. No, but I was
Well,
just
never
going to
mind.
say-
You take as long as you like. And don't worry about cleaning the flat. I'll get Susan to do that. After all, that's why I married her. Anyway, look after yourself. See you then.
Oh, but Mr. Baldwin! One highway code.
Oh,
Thank
thanks,
you.
love. I don't know how I could have come to lose my other one. I've hardly had it out my hands for the last couple of weeks.
You ought to have seen her face when she opened a bag in cafe and it weren't there. You'd have thought she'd have lost her virginity.
Yeah, my face was as long as a fiddle when I lost that and all. What a flaming disappointment.
I don't know what you want with another highway code. You know it's up your heart.
I know it one day, and the next day it's gone right out my head.
Oh, I know just how you feel, Vera. I was a bag of nerves when I took my driving test.
Yeah, but you passed first time, didn't you?
Yes, I did, actually.
Some you think know what they're doing, don't. Funny that, isn't it?
Come on, Vera. We'll have to be sprinting across the road if you don't get a move on.
See ya.
Hey, and don't forget to put your right arm out when we turn into Coronation Street.
Come on.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, when should you never overtake?
When you're on a bike behind a Porsche.
When in doubt. You're not fit to be on road, you.
What was all that about?
Vera taking a driving test tomorrow.
Right, well, I think I'll sell my car then.
Sexist.
Now then, Jenny said you wanted to see me.
Yes, I did. Didn't you say you were going to put kettle on for us dinner?
Did I? Oh, yes, of course I did. Oh, will you excuse me, please,
Yes.
Alan? By the way, did you enjoy yourself at the graffiti last night?
It was all right.
We didn't, did we, Rita?
No, what it is, Mike Baldwin would like to see you. I think, I'm not sure, but I think he wants to put some work your way.
Oh, that is good news.
Well,
We're
I
a bit
don't
quiet
know.
at the moment.
Oh, well, I'm not sure what he wants doing, and it probably won't be much, because he's not exactly ICI, is he?
Yeah, but it's all grist to the mill, thank you.
No, I've done nothing.
Well, you're the bearer of good news. I must say I was surprised to see you at the graffiti club last night.
Were you?
It's not your sort of place, really, is it?
Is it yours?
Not really, no.
Well, it's a bit of a complicated story how I came to be there. To do with Jack Duckworth and Mavis.
Well, I won't pry any further.
No, I shouldn't either.
You busy tonight?
No?
Would you like to go for a run out somewhere?
Yes, I would.
I can promise you an improvement on the graffiti club.
Well, I should hope so.
I'll see you at 7 then.
Right.
Bye now.
Bye.
So, did you achieve anything while you were alone with him?
I think so. He's taking me out tonight.
How did you manage that?
Tell you when you're 21. Now, what have you made for his dinner?
So if you let us have a couple of eggs to go with that bit of bacon I've got left, I'll be able to cook myself some tea.
Has Vera deserted you again?
She's gone straight out on another driving lesson. It's amazing, isn't it? I win a car in a competition. I win it, and it's the worst day's work I've ever done in my life. How can that be?
You weren't born on the 13th, were you, Jack? Or under a ladder, perhaps?
I've never been born at all.
Hello, love. How long are you going to be?
I've nearly finished. Is that right, Alf? Have I nearly finished?
Ah, you get yourself off, love.
Thanks, love. You're a furry toy.
Oh.
What are you? No, who have you been buying flowers for?
A tall, slim piece with glasses and a surprised expression.
Me? Oh, thank you.
And I booked us a table at the Black Bull.
Oh, flipping out. I'm not sure I can handle all this. Flowers, taken out for a meal, Bottle of bubbly from me boss, and all this for little me, what's only used to an apple and an orange on a birthday.
It's to show our appreciation for a gradely lass, isn't it, Ken?
Surely is.
Give over the pair of you, you'll have me yelling. See ya.
Have a nice time.
Thanks, love.
Don't hurry back.
Champagne, the Black Bull. We live in a different world, yet we all live in the same street.
What are you after this time, then?
Couple of eggs.
On tick.
Aye.
Aye, all right. But no more on the slate. I'm not letting you get into debt just because you're on the dole.
Thank you very much.
Oh, hello. Come in. Thanks. Is your dad not in? He's just this minute, thanks. Oh.
Did he say where?
No. He was all tarted up.
Gone to meet somebody on business, I expect.
Could be.
Probably calling the graffiti later.
Yeah, he might.
You're not going out?
Nah, I don't feel like it.
If you're broke, you know, I'll lend
I'm
you
not
some...
broke.
Oh, sending somebody a billy do, are you?
Do me a favour. No, I'm trying to write a song, if you must know.
A song?
I've written a few for the group I sing with. Lee Mason writes the music to them. They ain't exactly taken off. One night wonders so far.
Let's see what you've written.
Now you'll laugh.
I won't. Go on.
All right, but don't laugh. I saw two birds kissing the sky, two hearts on cloud 9. My heart was flying too till you made me leave you. You can find me though if you want to. Just follow the tears. That's as far as I've got.
That's lovely.
Lee'll probably say it's too soppy.
Have you had a bad experience yourself?
Yeah, found out he was messing about with somebody else.
Hey, we're suckers for punishment, aren't we, Jen?
Dropped off. Should have woke me up.
And have you washing up? I wouldn't dream of it.
Hey, no need to be like that.
Well, this is all I'm fit for, according to you. I mean, I'm a girl, so it's me what has to do all this skivvying. You're as bad as my dad, you.
Hey, I don't think like that. Honest.
Oh, well, I'm very glad to hear it. Did your sister do all the housework?
Well, most of it.
Wait till I see her. She's got a lot to answer for.
Hey, who made the tea?
After a fashion. It's the first time I've seen anybody make a mess of fish fingers.
Why, what was wrong with them?
You burnt them.
Oh, yeah? And what about the beans yesterday, all stuck to the bottom of the pan?
They weren't.
Yes, they were.
Poor Mrs. Hobden. She must be going through purgatory. What, with a bad ankle and a succession of burnt off limbs?
Yeah. Last time she'll try setting a booby trap for us, though, innit?
Yeah. I'm still mad at you, though, Kevin, for assuming I'd do that charing job for her.
You're a right little women's libby, you, aren't you?
Well, we are not your slaves, you know. I've seen enough of that with my mother.
Yeah. But you're putty in my hands, though, aren't you?
Ooh, I've got flipping indigestion now.
Have you?
Kevin? I'm not sure it's such a good idea sending Sally round to the Lowthers and Mr. Baldwin's, especially the Lowthers. She's not very domesticated, is she? I mean, she might do more damage than good.
It's too late now after all the aggro I've had to get her to go.
Yeah.
Sorry, it were only a plate.
What time is it, Alec?
It's definitely not fun time, and that's a fact. Hey, you're not expecting a coach trip, are you, and keeping quiet about it?
No, just my friend, you know, Alan.
Oh, yeah. You know something, Lo? When I first took over here, I bought myself a dinner suit. I wore it for a couple of nights, too, till I decided it looked a bit daft pulling pints in a dinner suit for lads with spiky haircuts and girls what looked like anorexic witches. I really thought I was on my way, you see, to big things. An artiste agent with his own club, and he couldn't fail. I could see it growing into a sort of Café de Paris. Instead of which, I'm down to opening the one room, which I hasten to add my artiste wouldn't be seen dead in. And all the aspiring Tom Joneses and Shirley Basses I've tried couldn't tell a tune from a death rattle. I've had a very depressing couple of years, Gloria.
You know, I know a little singer. She's really good, a girl.
Oh? Hey, don't tell me. You've broken into the gas meter.
Not on the meter.
You know something, Jack? I think you're unluckier than I am.
Oh, I'll stand your pint, Jack, if you broke.
No, I have my pride. I'm not letting women buy me my ale.
This doesn't sound like the Jack I know and love. He who would borrow a widow's mite and then charge her interest.
If that offer's still on, I'll do whatever you want, like, you know, for a couple of pints.
I'm sorry, I'm not so sure about that now, Jack.
What?
Well, I mean, see for yourself. None of them punters you recruited have turned up again tonight, have they? They've probably gone to bed soon after stopping out till 10 last night.
Are you joking?
Yeah, I am. I've got this very mordant sense of humour. Always remember this, Jack. When the soles of your shoes are worn through, you'll be back on your feet again. Try and be patient.
Oh, never mind, Jack. The Rovers will be opening again soon. Actually, you know, I'm not keen on it here. If he's not mauling you with his hands, he's mauling you with his eyes.
Anyway, it's better than listen to our Vera learn a flipping highway code. She can't read it quiet, you know. She talks it like a kid, and that molds your brain. There's only so many things you can do about going round a roundabout.
You got the time?
Just gone 10.
As late as that?
Hiya. Is Alan in? Afraid not.
Serves me right. I've only brought him fish and chips, haven't I? Thought he'd come home tired and hungry, you know.
Not tonight.
No, well, I should have checked first, shouldn't I?
They'll be going spare than these fish and chips.
Well, yeah.
I'm dead hungry.
Go on, help yourself.
Hey, do you want to eat yours in here?
Thanks.
Do you want a plate for 'em?
No, I prefer eating them with my fingers.
Yeah, me too.
Salt and vinegar's on.
Oh, hey. Good, aren't they? Where'd you get them from?
Rowbottoms.
Ah, well, they're always good from there.
Dad doesn't know what he's missing, does he?
Serves him right, the dirty stuff out.
Yeah. He definitely didn't say where he was going then.
Nope.
Oh, I was talking about you tonight.
You too?
Alec Gilroy, manager at the Graffiti. I was telling him what a good little singer you were.
Why?
Because he books singers sometimes.
Does he want to book me?
He said he'll audition you if you like.
Honest, when?
Hang on.
I'm not doing anything tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah, well, we'll see. And you'll have to ask your dad, you know. I mean, he might not approve. You're only 15.
Of course he'll approve.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Anyway, who cares about me, Dad? Thanks, Gloria. Me getting an audition. Just wait till I tell Lee.
I don't suppose you fancy a coffee then?
Pardon?
Would you like to come in for a drink?
But I thought,
You were banned. No, that was last week. You're perfectly welcome to come in tonight. That is, if you can keep your eyes open.
Oh, I think I can manage that.
Good.